Welcome to the Champ Show. I'm your host, Isaiah Davis. Today, we are having Trey Fluellen on the Champ podcast and MTSU safety. Now, I was going to do the intro at the start, but hey, Trey wanted to get right into it, and I was totally good with that. This is one of the best episodes, if not the best episode we've had out. Trey's an awesome guy. He's got a really good message, really passionate player, really passionate family man. Loves everyone. It feels like it really is an awesome dude. And if you guys want to have him on more, we're probably going to try to get him on more because this guy's just absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and get into the episode. Oh, and I almost forgot. Trey actually wanted to know about us before we even got on. We contacted him through Instagram and we started up the podcast and we were like, all right, tell us a little about yourself. But he was like, no, I want to hear about you guys first. So that was really cool. He just really wanted to be on it, is what it sounded like, even though we were the ones that invited him. So it was really awesome. So if you guys hear us explaining why we do the Champ podcast, he asked. Let's get into it now. I mean, I want to be a commentator when I grow up, and Luke's we are very passionate. We've been friends growing up all the way from, what was it, like preschool?
Something like that.
We go to the same church. So, and Luke's a Vanderbilt fan. I'm Tennessee / MTSU. I guess we're both MTSU fans and whatnot. But we're big Titans fans, big NFL fans. And we really just wanted to share our opinion because we talk a lot. And I was like, how cool would it be to get players like you on the show, D1 athletes. So it's been really fun. We've had a lot of people.
How old are y'all?
I'm 15. Luke actually just turned 15. So
that's what's up, man. Way to get after it.
I know. That's what a lot of people are telling us. Since I guess you start young, you learn a lot quicker.
Heck yeah.
So we're ahead of the game, I guess what you could say.
You are. Doing it right, too.
Yes. You're calling in from Murfreesboro?
I'm in Nashville right now. My agent got me a house in Nashville.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you pronounce your last name?
Trey Fluellen.
Fluellen, okay.
As in sickness. Flu as in sickness and Ellen as in show.
Okay, got you. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. All right, we have Trey Fluellen calling in from Nashville. Trey, how are we doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Man, we are doing great. So, thanks for coming on the show. We got in contact with Trey with the Champ Podcast Instagram, which you guys should go check out as well. Amazing. But we actually DM'd Trey, and you responded the next day, I think.
Yeah. Sorry that I responded the next day. Usually
oh no, you're all good.
They shut down on their own, so I only see certain things.
Hey, thanks for coming on, dude. I was really happy. I knew I wanted to get some MTSU person on, and hopefully we can get a lot of more MTSU players on the show as well. Yeah. So we have, I guess, looked up stats, and as you know, we are both 15, so we're not the best of stat lookers and figuring out all this stuff. We're still figuring it out, but tell us if anything's wrong. So you are a safety, I'm pretty sure.
I am.
And you are 6'2", 207 pounds.
I am.
Oh, yes, we got that one right. From Gilmer High School in Texas.
Yep, East Texas.
Gotcha. And you were a 3-star prospect coming out of high school, 186th safety and 297th player in Texas.
Yeah.
That's crazy, especially in Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Big state, big ball.
Yes. Everything's bigger in Texas.
That's right.
My family actually used to live in Texas, so I guess I'm more of a Cowboys fan than Titans fan, but you have to root for Tennessee at least a little bit since you're here.
Yeah.
So on June 21st, 2018, Houston Baptist offered you. Is that correct?
That's right.
Alrighty. And then on December 19th, 2018, you signed with Houston Baptist.
2019, yeah.
Okay, got you. Are they FCS or what?
They're FCS, yes.
Okay, got you. And on March 2nd, so 2 years later, so you did you redshirt at all during those 2 years?
True freshman All-American.
Got you. Oh, wow. Goodness. So you enter the transfer portal in 2021, March 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
And then on September 15th, 2022, you transfer to MTSU.
That's right.
Alrighty. So long journey is what I'm hearing. Long journey.
A lot of things.
And if I'm correct, if I'm getting the years right, you kind of started college around the COVID years.
Yeah, so I started college in 2019 at Houston Baptist. Then when I entered the transfer portal, as soon as I got to the school, as soon as I was about to transfer, COVID had already started. Then
Gotcha.
When I got to the school, they initially really shut down the seasons and all that stuff. And so when I came in, it was the first season getting back to where we're supposed to be. So 2021 was the first year that we really had, a full year again, because 2020 got shut down.
Yeah.
In 2020, I only played 4 games at Houston Baptist.
Oh, okay, got you. So we got a little bit of stats here from MTSU from 2023.
Yeah. So it appears that last year you had 41 tackles, solo tackles.
And last year or
in 23.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how many total. I want to say like 80, something like that.
Feels like it.
You also have 3 INTs and 3 passes defended.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, and that seems like that was around the same. Well, we looked at least from because we literally just figured out that you're coming on the show like 20 minutes ago, and I was like smashing the keyboard, figuring out everything. So it seems like that was your average around stats throughout your career, if I'm correct.
I think total stats, as far as like total tackles every year, I know I was over 75 every year. 2022, I had 107 tackles on the year, and then 2023 total tackles, I had like 80, I think. That only being playing 9 games.
And did you have any offers coming out of high school?
Any other offers other than HBU?
Yeah.
Let's see. I know I have Lamar University, and I want to say UTEP maybe.
UTEP. Okay, so Texas. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you said you have those offers. Why choose Houston Baptist over UTEP and Lamar?
Because they were the ones who were most interested. They were the ones who showed me the most love. They came to a lot of my games. They were always looking out for me and showing me love.
Awesome. So you choose Houston Baptist. Now, obviously, there's got to have some work in before that. When did you start playing football?
When I was 4 years old.
That seems around like the same time everybody else starts. From what we've heard, we need to like keep like an average. Like for our future children, Luke, we need. All right, I'm gonna start them at 4. Okay, I'm gonna start them at 4.
There you go.
Why did you pick number 17 as your number?
Okay, so when I came from my first college, when I was going to my first college, they told me that there was already somebody in 14, which was my high school number.
Okay.
And so I was like, nah, I gotta do something. And so I'm always very strong in my faith. I always talk about my faith and very true.
Awesome.
And my other brother had told me in high school, my older brother, he had number 17. And he told me, 1, to keep God first, and 2, 7's God's number.
Oh, that is awesome.
17. And so I was like, okay, I got to carry that over. So once I found out I couldn't get 14, I was like, okay, 17 it is.
Hey, that is definitely the coolest story number we've heard yet. I think we had number 2. We had TJ Smith. He plays at North Alabama. I think he actually just switched to 5. We follow him on Instagram. And then we had Ben Harris, which he is number. Oh, goodness gracious. He's going to listen to this after. It's 7. He wears number 7. So, hey, 17. Hey, that is an awesome story on why. That is, I mean, I might have to rock 17. We might have to rock 17 for baseball this year if they give us the chance.
That'd be funny.
So, why did you transfer from Houston Baptist to MTSU? Or
Yeah,
guess
so,
what led you transferring?
yeah, so as I said, like I came from an FCS school. I had a freshman All-American season. I was rated one of the top FCS freshmen, and I was a very exciting player as I thought of myself, right? And I still do think of myself as that way.
Mm-hmm.
As I entered in my sophomore year, we only played 4 games
Oh my
because
goodness.
of COVID.
Yeah.
And during the first game, I had a really good game. I was like, man, I got to go against, I want the world to know who I am. I want
For
more
sure.
exposure. I want more love. Like I feel like I deserve more, better for myself. Obviously, I will always have love for HBU, or it's now HCU. I'll always have love for that school, just for starting me off, and those coaches believing in me and truly just trying to fight to have me on their side.
For sure.
And so I was like, okay, I want to go against better. I want to do these things. I was talking to my coaches. I was like, Coach, like, it's not that it's easy. I just want more. And all the players were like, Trey, like, why do you still go to this school? Like, you should, be playing somewhere way bigger, which is cool. That's good to hear. And, it brings you a lot of confidence and stuff like that. But you have to keep it real with yourself. As I enter the portal, I told myself, hey, the big schools they're going to come after me. I know that. The big schools, they're going to come and they're going to be like, we want you this, we want you that. But in reality, I need to go somewhere where I can play at a higher level, at a better range of, affection and truly like investing in the time, the people that invest in you as far as like the coaches. I can get more exposure, and go right away and play.
Oh yeah.
So in the portal, I was like, okay, a couple big schools started calling. I started getting a lot of offers. They were racking up, and I was like, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to wait on Mississippi State? Do I want to wait on Texas Tech?
Goodness.
Do I want to wait on Texas? Do I want to wait on Washington? Like, do I want to go to these big schools and sit, or do I want to go right away and play? So I was like, okay, MTSU's hitting me up every day. Coach Stock, Coach Schaefer, all those guys.
Oh yeah.
Hitting me up every day, like, hey, we want you bad. We want you. You come here and you play right away. It's like, okay, I got to make this decision. I made a decision to go to MTSU. What a lot of people don't know about MTSU is past 5 years, 4 safeties. Past 5 years, 4 safeties have been to the NFL and are still playing on an active roster.
Hey, Reed Blankenship is a beast.
Yeah, they all are.
So I'm guessing you knew Reed, I'm guessing?
I do.
Awesome.
And so I was like, okay, go here, play, and just do my thing. And came, played, did my thing.
Well, it sounds like you are really passionate about MTSU, and it sounds like you made the correct decision to go, and that's really where you wanted to go at the end of the day. So that's awesome.
Bless.
So before college, did you play any other sports besides football?
Yeah, I was recruited in basketball a little bit.
So
I also
baller.
played tennis, golf. And I'm not a baseball fan. I ran track.
Gotcha.
A lot of people sleep on tennis and golf, but those are the sports that really can help you learn more about yourself.
Uh-huh. So you're quite the golfer.
I try to be.
So you got no recruiting in tennis and golf is what I'm hearing?
No, for sure. No. I didn't take it that serious. I just played around, did my thing and learned more about the game. And as you know, by now, golf is a I guess like a get going sport. Like, you play with the business owners and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. So we were talking about Reed Blankenship teammates. What are some of your favorite teammates that you've had? And you can talk about high school, college, through on, whatever. Some of your favorite teammates. Little shout outs here.
Yeah. Hey, just pick a school and I'll tell you.
You know what? Let's get some Gilmore teammates.
Yeah, Gilmer. I've had obviously, anytime you get a chance to play with your little brother,
Oh,
it's gonna be great. I have a younger brother named Dylan Fluellen, who I played with 1 year. I was able to play with 1 year. He was a sophomore when I was a senior, and it was one of the best times of my life. Obviously, you gain a couple friends and stuff like that. I'm from a small town in Gilmer, Texas, and so a lot of those kids, they're doing their own thing, kind of in business or working regular job, like they're just out there. It's always going to be love between all of us. I'm pretty close with all of them, but I will say like there's one best friend named Eddie Ray. He played basketball with me, played football with me. We went through ups, downs. He saw the highlights, he saw the bad times, he saw the good times. I mean, that was my best friend.
awesome. So, is your brother playing at all? Any college ball?
Plays right now. Okay, I have two younger brothers. Dylan plays JUCO.
Gotcha.
At a small JUCO named Kilgore College.
Okay.
And then my other brother named Rowan plays for TCU.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Hey, get him on the podcast. We need him. We need him. Hey, I love your energy already. I can't imagine what your little brothers are like as well.
Yeah, man.
So, any MTSU teammates?
Yeah, I've always had close friends at MT. I'm pretty close with Reed. Love everything about that man. Parker. Teldrick Ross, who's also in draft prep right now, like me. There's a couple of us for real. I'm thankful for all of them. So
you know where you're projected to go, or like what round?
So before I got hurt with my ACL,
I
would say 4th, 5th round. Now we don't know.
So you're trying to figure that out. So were you invited to the combine?
I was supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little adversity going on, I guess.
Yeah, it's what life does. It throws adversity at you. It's how you handle it, though.
Oh, hey, if you end up making it, we gonna have to get a jersey. We are gonna have to get a jersey. I don't care what team it is. It could be the Ravens. It could be the Eagles. We are gonna have to get we're gonna have to get a jersey for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. I got you.
So, any Houston Baptist teammates at all?
Yeah, all those guys. Philip, all those guys. I love all of them to death. They'll be friends for life. It's not just one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm friends with all of those guys.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's a whole family.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is kind of on the spot question. So we're talking about teammates, and I was like, you mentioned Coach Stocks. Any coaches that you really just want to, I guess, lift up, praise, I guess, almost for, I guess, molding you into the type of player, type of person you are.
Yeah, I'll start off with high school. I want to thank Coach Metzl, Coach Turner, Coach Huff. Mainly Coach Huff for truly sitting down and investing his time with me. I got an old guy named Coach Niswander who really paid attention to me, tried to make me the main focus when I was going into my senior year. Of course, the whole staff was paying attention to me, but Coach Niswander always made it an extra effort to do more for me. Same with Coach Huff, to go out of their ways to truly find ways to help me better myself. Coach Simpson, she's the girls' basketball coach. She was awesome. She always encouraged me to be better. Coach Davidson as well. They always showed me love and just continue to push me to be my best. Coach Barton and her husband, Mr. Josh Barton, they looked out for me all the time. Coach Bebe really is where I found the love for the game. He would show me how to do certain things as far as DB work. I will say, as I got to HBU, Coach Mills, Coach Sheely, those guys were the main ones who truly invested their time in me. Coach Mills, still talk to this day. He truly looked out for me. Jeff Mills, he's at Iowa State now. I will say going into MTSU, or actually Coach Kanya. Don't let me forget about Coach Kanya at HBU. Showed me a lot. Then at MTSU, Coach Schaefer, Coach Stock, all those guys truly invested in me. Truly invested their time in me, and I'll forever be grateful.
You sound very grateful. I feel like every person you talk about, you just have a lot. I feel like we could do a whole podcast on just one person.
Yeah, man.
At this point. So you played. So get this correct. FCS is Division 2.
No.
Okay,
FCS
no.
is Division 1.
Okay. So what type of differences have you realized from HBU, now HCU, and MTSU? What are some of the differences at your position? If you want to say other positions too, you can as well.
Well, here's the thing. When you're in FCS, the difference between FBS and FCS is the lineman.
Oh, that's what I hear. Hey, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. It's the lineman. It's the D-line and O-line.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to have skill kids that are either very big, very small, very fast, very slow. Like, it's always going to be that. Speed-wise, same game. Just different defenses, different types of defenses, different types of plays are made, different types of players, different type of heart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's what we heard from Ben Harris. He transferred from Oklahoma. He's now at North Alabama. The first thing he said was O-line, D-line because of the size. Because of the size. So, wow. Well, I guess we're getting verification now at this point.
Yeah.
So, Luke's got a question here.
Go ahead.
What was it like to get your first college offer?
My first college offer, man. Any kid that's listening to this, or even y'all, you know, you work for these things. You put in work on the field, on and off the field for these things. It was amazing. Obviously, it wasn't the biggest or the you know what I'm saying. It wasn't obviously the smallest either, but it was a feeling that I'll never forget. It gave me an excitement. It gave my family an excitement. All my coaches, they believed in me, and they always told me that I would be something bigger than you know, where I was. Or they always believed in me and continue to encourage me and tell me about my work ethic and where it will get me in life. And so I use that every day. I use it as, you know, encouragement and motivation for myself. And I just stayed the same. I never changed, and you know, I'm chasing my dreams still to this day.
That is awesome. Yeah, I bet your family was happy, especially with the prices of college now.
Yeah,
skyrocketed.
Man,
massively. So, what does a day or week in the life MTSU be like? So, like, I guess you could say off season, or we'll say in season since you're in the draft process now. So, what was it like? Like on Monday, we got this, and this, so and so on.
Monday is the day where you put in the work. Monday is the day during the season that hard practice is where you're putting pads on. You're going to school. You're tired. Tuesday is a day where you're still working, but it's a little time, you know, little time off. You're doing your homework. You're doing all them things. You're making sure that, you know, fine tuning. You're going to start the phase of fine tuning. Wednesdays where you're heavy walkthrough, slower practice. You really got to focus on attentive and attention to detail. Is this the right plays? Is this the right things that I want? If I want to run this, I'm going to put it in the playbook. If I'm going to run this, or I don't like this, I'm going to take it out of the scheme. You know what I'm saying? You're really trying to find and fine tune the ending points. Thursday, you're running everything that you're running during the game. You're locked in. You're focused. Obviously, you still got homework and stuff. You take care of that. It's football. It's time to play. It's time to, you know, really get going. Friday's the day where you calm down, calm before the storm, and then Saturday's where you let loose.
It's when you ball out right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you mentioned schoolwork. One thing I think college, what I've realized in the past few years, once I've started to pay attention more and learn more about the game and all this stuff that we're learning, I guess from you type of guys, is I think the college is more entertaining to watch because you're not just practicing every day and whatnot. You have schoolwork on the side too.
Exactly. You're trying to get to where you want to go.
Yeah, and if you don't get your schoolwork done, then you're
You don't play.
exactly. So it really is different, massively different. So we were talking about NFL. So obviously the UFL has come out. So let's say you don't make it in the NFL, you don't get signed anywhere, don't get drafted. Is there you still think you will try to go to like a UFL, XFL type of thing at all?
I think I'm locked in on NFL.
Confident. Hey, I think you can get there from what we've seen. I saw one highlight. I was watching I think it was on 24/7 Sports. It might have been on Max Prep, something like that.
Yeah.
And you like just boomstick this guy. But like he was making all these moves and then he just came like from behind him and just like jumped on him. So from that one play, I'm like, okay, this guy, I mean, if I'm a college recruiter and that's the first play I see, I'm like, all right, we gotta go get this guy.
Heck yeah.
We've gotta go get this guy.
Heck yeah.
What did you major in college?
So my major was media, mass media with a focus in broadcast. I graduated with integrated studies and a focus in broadcast.
That's kind of what I'm probably gonna do as well. Something along communications.
I did the same exact thing. I was trying to do all these same exact things that you're doing. So I'm glad you got a head start, man. Keep going.
Hey,
proud of y'all.
Our goal is to somehow get on MTSU's Blue Raider network. I actually, I'll go and leak this out. So, Mark Owens?
Yeah.
Okay, so I emailed Mark Owens like December, like I think it was like 16th or something. Oh no, I didn't email Mark Owens. I emailed I don't know his first name, Chris Mazzaro. I emailed him and I told him everything that I was doing. We're getting like the podcast set up and this is my goal. I want to know if I can get like my head in the door or whatnot. So I think February, like we were going on the way to Florida, I get the email back, but it's from Mark Owens and Chris Mazzaro forwarded the email over. And I actually got off a call with Mark Owens, so he gave me his number, and I might get to go on MTSU's field and like interview players and whatnot. So we're trying to figure it out. He said it's March, so hectic that he's trying to figure out what we could possibly do to get on that somehow.
Yeah.
So it'll be really sick. And I told him about Trey, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Trey Fluellen."
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So what should we expect from MTSU in the near future? Like facilities, we know MTSU is on the rise. MTS Murfreesboro is growing. I think it's like it might be number 1 or like in the top like 5 of fastest growing like cities, towns, something like that. What should we expect from MTSU with like, Derek Mason coming in and like the facilities? How do you think that will all go?
Yeah, I think it'll go great. Derek Mason, all those guys. Coach Mason works his butt off every day. He's trying to find ways to improve, no matter if it's on the field or off the field. He wants the guys to be the best. He wants to be the best. And I truly respect that, especially after coming in after a coach was there for 18 years. You know what I'm saying? It's never easy. But the improvement and progress that has already been shown is amazing. And it's truly a blessing for those kids or those players that are still over there. I'm really excited to see, what is in store for them this next year. Obviously, me being an alumni now, I'm always gonna, pull for them and, I guess just continue to show love to them because they showed love to me. That's what you're supposed to do. And hopefully, I'll make it to the league and play for a long time, and I'm able to do something for my school.
Oh yeah, represent.
Show my appreciation.
Represent that. Are you a big 615 guy?
No, I'm from Texas. I'm from the 903.
All right, so we're we're not fully there yet. we're not fully in the 615 stage.
Yeah.
So I guess we're getting into like what we call the rapid fire questions. These are kind of some fun questions. Just get off a little bit of the topic of football. So I guess start this off, Luke.
What is your favorite NFL team?
I don't got a favorite, man. All my friends are in the league, so.
So we're kind of we're a fan of the NFL. So I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So are you a gamer at all? Are we gaming at all?
Man, I suck at games, but if I do play a game, it'll have to be Fortnite.
You'll have to. Hey, we need Trey on Fortnite. We're getting the gamer tag.
Yeah.
Now, are we playing on Xbox or PlayStation?
It's crazy because all y'all probably have PS5 and stuff like that. But I think like 3 years ago, my brother gave me a PS4, and I've only played on it maybe 12 times out of those 3 years.
So we're PlayStation.
Yeah.
Dang it. I thought he was about to say like he had an Xbox 360 or something. Like, hey, that's still good. I love my 360 for sure. So, do you watch any like I guess videos? You like watch any live streams like YouTube videos kind of thing?
Like, are you asking like who I watch or what I watch?
Yeah. What do you watch? We want to hear.
Yeah, I try to just watch film, but as far as like funny stuff, Nick Niercina and Danny Duncan, I will say I watch them all the time. I mean, Brooke Bush, Clayton Bush, like those people, I watch them. I'm very into just like day in the lives as far as like NFL players or just.
Oh yeah, those are fun to watch.
Like. I like point of views.
Especially like, you know who Michael Pittman is?
Yeah, I watch him too.
Yeah, he's kind of let off a little bit, but I was watching. I remember like, I think this video got over like millions of views. I think it was like first day as like a NFL draft player, like rookie, and he was like going into Indianapolis, and this is like during like COVID peak, so they had to do like all the testing and whatnot. So it was really cool to see all that stuff going on. Yeah. So if you weren't playing safety, what position would you want to play?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver?
Yeah.
Hey, you give me the feel of a wide receiver for sure.
Appreciate you, man.
So, favorite college football team besides MTSU, HBCU/ACU?
I don't know. I'm a Texas boy, so it'd probably have to be one of the Texas teams.
Okay, gotcha. So, MTSU, Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. Favorite stadium you have ever played in?
Probably Bama.
Bam! Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you guys played them week 1, right?
Yeah.
Bryant Denny.
Actually, probably Virginia Tech.
Oh, Hokies. Why are we choosing Virginia Tech?
I mean, their fans were amazing.
That's what I hear from a lot of people. It's not like how big the stadium is. It's really like the fans is what I think really make. Like, we had one Tusculum punter. Or not punter. He was a long snapper. Josh Curry on the show. Which you guys could also check that out as well, guys. And he went to, what was it? Kent. It wasn't Kent State, was it? Kennesaw State. Yeah, and they're like playing it almost looks like a soccer stadium. It's like kind of like a box almost. But he said like there's way more than MTSU fans there. Obviously, MTSU isn't like the biggest school, whatnot. But he said it was just insane. And then we had Ben Harris come on, and he was like, well, yeah, Florida State. And TJ Smith was like, yeah, Florida State, because it's just the fans. Just the fans really make it. So we were talking a little bit about hype, I guess. Do you like to listen to pregame music at all?
I got really bad ADHD, so if I do, it's jazz music or something like, I don't know. There's like calm music that I listen to. Like I said, calm before the storm, and then I like to go crazy.
Go crazy, yes. Any certain people that we're listening to in the jazz department, I guess?
I really just like the instrumental type things.
Okay, got you. He's got it on shuffle play, I guess.
Do you eat anything before a game?
I'd say I eat a lot of carbs so that I'm ready to perform at the highest peak and the highest level. That I stay with energy.
Oh yeah, we. Oh my goodness. See, we hear a lot of different things. So you guys get hotel food before the games, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's on home games too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta keep them energized, for sure. So you've lived in Texas, lived in, like I was about to say Houston. That's the same place. Yeah. Texas and Tennessee. If you could live anywhere in the world besides those two places, where would you want to live? Anywhere.
I haven't been to enough places. Hawaii was beautiful. Bahamas was beautiful. I love Texas. I've never been to the West Coast. I haven't really been to the East Coast either, as far as like the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been to the West Coast as far as like California. I've been to Seattle, Washington, and Portland, Oregon, but that was only for like a day. So nothing crazy. I'm not sure exactly yet. I want to go out of the country and view a few things.
Wherever I guess you get leaded to, we'll figure out where we're living.
Pretty nice as well.
Hey, Miami, I hear. No, I'm kind of scared to go Miami. I'm not gonna lie. I hear a lot of robberies.
Yeah, that's everywhere though. It's like
yeah, everywhere. I think gosh, I was looking at one place. I saw like Louisiana, like New Orleans is like the murder capital of the world or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yep. We might not be going there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what we got. Yo, Trey, I just want to say you have been by far, if one of the best, if not the best, like person we've had on the show. Thank you for coming on, dude.
Make sure you guys are checking out Champ Podcast.
Yes. Yes.
I appreciate y'all looking out there. I appreciate y'all for contacting me. Y'all keep going, keep growing, and
for sure
continue to put your faith and your grind and everything that you do into yourself, man, and it'll help you grow. Continue to keep God first, and continue to thank your parents every day for the things that they've done for you.
All right, Luke, you hear that? Please go when you get home, okay? When your mom comes to pick you up, that's what you're gonna do, okay? First thing. Well, if you want to shout out your Instagram and all your socials, you can now.
Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm Trey Fluellen, and you just listened to the Champ Podcast with me. My Instagram handle is @TreyFluellen. My Twitter is Trey_Fluellen, and then TikTok TreyFlu2.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever you said the I'm Trey Fluellen, it sounded like you one of those Disney people. I'm Trey Fluellen. You're watching Disney Channel. Dun, 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 dun. That's exactly what I thought of. Well, you guys heard it. Go check out his Instagram. Go check out it. You said TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Hey, go check it out. Go support Trey. If you ever see Trey, hit him up. Tell him you found him from the Champ. Hey, if you want to come on ever again, dude, I'm serious. Like, literally just text us and we will get you on. We usually are recording on like Tuesdays or whatnot, and we will get you on like that. We will get, yeah, for sure. Hey, if you have anybody that wants to come on the show too, or if you think you have anybody, have them hit us up or tell us to hit them up. We're trying to get people on here as much as we can. If you guys know anybody that you guys want to get on the show, have them hit us up. Leave a voice recording, whatever, whatnot. Trey, thank you so much for coming on the show.
No problem, man.
This is one of the best episodes ever. This is one of the best episodes of the Champ.
So far.
Yeah, so far. Many to come. Many to come, for sure.
Yeah, you guys will be at the top one day. I promise. You keep doing what you're doing and continue to bring energy to the table. You guys will be at the top. So continue to use that as motivation and continue to understand your blessings.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck in the draft, Trey, and all your future NFL, whatnot, anything going on. Good luck. Thank you for coming up on the Champ. Thank you so much. Any final words?
That's it, my guy. I appreciate it. Never change. That's it, man.
For sure. Thank you, Trey. We the Champs.
Peace.
Let's go, baby.